it was just disappointing because I felt like we'd spent a lot of time in the studio and worked really hard at recording them songs, and to get that thing back, we could have done it on a 4-track.
It didn't sound like us, it sounded like someone else playing our songs. It sounded like a cover version or something of one of our songs.
Producing wise, like the editing wise, I think they done grand, because the cymbals and everything we used were shit.
It was our first time in there, they want that experience of doing it. Yeah, it could have been better, but do you know what I mean? What are you going to do?
I think we didn't record the way we should record. I think we need to record as a band because we don't know how to do it any other way. When we go in a room and play, all 5 of us are playing. When we practice, all 5 of us are playing. When we're on stage, all 5 of us are playing all together.
We want ours to sound like dirty, like rock and roll should do.
We need to get a demo done, really. So I think it's like the last stepping stone for us in a way, really. It's kind of holding us back, not having this demo.
But we went and we recorded it, and we were expecting to get a polished item back which we could send out, and we were thinking, well, I personally were thinking that it was going to be like the best thing that I've ever heard in my life, and it was going to blow me away, and it was going to blow everyone away, and everyone was going to love us. But it were awful, it was just shit.
I think it was just about as much like getting used to the recording studio as it was getting a demo done, really.
I don't want it to sound like it's only a demo. I want it to sound like it's a good demo. So when people hear it, they'll think, that's a fucking it, they sound class. Let's go and see them live. Because it sounds that good on a demo, they're going to sound twice as good live.
Came me through, I was a buzz.
Yeah, we're an unsigned night, which they run down there.
Epstein did some work experience at Manchester Music, and he just got contacts there and says, oh, I think he'd been blagging about us all week.
Which again meant a lot to us, like night and day did, because I seen Razorlight play there, and I heard that Oasis had played there when they was first starting out.
Again, we were headlining, so it was great. We were looking forward to it.
It's a big place to play, you know. It's got a good sound system. It's a good sized room.
We were just going to have it. That was the end of that. We thought, this is going to be a good gig. Loads of people turned up. Like, it was packed. I mean, it was just, as soon as we came on, it was just class.
The height of the stage is brilliant as well, because when people are looking up at you, they think they're at a show rather than just like, oh, there's me mate sitting there playing the drums, you know what I mean?
You walk on stage and you feel, fucking yeah man, and all the crowd are there and stuff, and it's just such a buzz, and you're just like, fucking let's have it. And it gets you up for it straight away, just walking on that stage and not being able to see into crowd. There could have been 2 people sat there and I wouldn't have been able to see them. I just still thought there were like 100 there.
And then we came on and just like, while we were playing the actual gig, just the lights and everything was amazing.
Someone came up with the idea of me wearing no top on, so started that gimmick.
The crowd were well up for it, we were well up for it, and we just had it.
We were ace, we were just class that night.
It was definitely the changing point, I think, that made us think, you know, we don't want to play little crappy bars or anything, we want to play proper gigs.
The first time I noticed people singing back, everyone would dance, everyone would pour and move.
After the Tsunami gig we were playing there, and we felt that we had to, or I personally felt that we had to redeem ourselves, and I think we did.
That was the best gig we've ever done. Second gig, MCR Music, the people who run the music thing for Academy and for other venues in Manchester, asked us back. They asked 4 of the best bands back that had played, or 3 of the best bands that had played there, and we got a headline again.
Going back into Academy again, it would have been really hard to beat that first initial highlight.
It was really a better gig than the first Academy gig.
Well, musically it's probably the best we've played.
The last song, Fever, we got our mate up, Will to dance was everything. And it was just ace.
The thing is, Will's always turned up to his gigs and he's always danced, and he's always he's a good guy, man. You know, he's always there and he's always happy and he's always like, whether he be mashed off his tits or whatever, he's always encouraging. And when you stood on stage, you need people like that.
I think his face dropped a bit when we said it was time to come on stage.
So I think to get him on stage was for us kind of like a tribute almost to all our fans for coming.
We really appreciate the crowd and I'm always coming out seeing us and stuff. So I think it was as nice for them as it is for us to see him on stage. Really.
Same stage you're stuck in all this kind of, or you with the bird and it's doing your head and you're like, oh, you're like in all night or something, and you know your mates are out and you're like, I want to go out and get pissed out of my head, and you can't, you got to keep staying with your bird and it's just doing your head in. You want to taste the fever, you want to burn up, you want to go out, you want to break free.
It's such a forward driving song, it's powerful. It's all our influences just mixed up into one song. It's the magic oars in a song.
That's sort of like a party sort of a band. It's all like it's all like the fucking fun and the cracking, the rock and roll and the sweating. It's not really about like technical music. And
when we set out to be a band, we wanted to be a band that is, oh well, from my view anyway, that were good fun to watch and good fun to be in and good fun to listen to, and if you listen to us you'd want to dance.
When you see us, you dance, you have a good time.
So that's what the others write about. And they do it with like a bit of a punk edge to it. It's just got this really infectious energy when you watch it live. And half the time you're not really listening to the lyrics because you're vibing so much off the drums or the guitars or something like that.
The plan of the future is to become the greatest band in Britain in our era and possibly the biggest band in the world. That's my plan for the future.
just keep playing gigs. I never realised how important that is to continue playing gigs.
Reaching a new audience, reaching new cities, even if it's to 10 people in fucking God knows Brighton or something, you know what I mean, or Crewe. If it's just like that, that's what I want to do. I want to travel around. I want to see different parts of England, and I want to play there. And even if it's just for me, as much as getting our band across.
Tom's on about doing a gig in London or something like that. There will be a good experience, I think. You get down there and just see what people really think.
When we go off to play like London and stuff, it's going to be strange because obviously there's not going to be anyone there that's going to know us. It's going to be just like us on our own and stuff. It'll be interesting to see how people take it. I mean, some people might think we're shy, and some people might think we're the next best thing.
We've got talent in the band. We've got some really good songs as well.
That's what got me so excited, is the fact that literally no band since Oasis has done that. And they're now doing it.
Play for each gig, practice for each gig and play it and play our hearts out every time, man. And just have it.
We want to be the band that goes, that's it. This is what you want us to do. We want to do what fucking Oasis did in '95, what the Pistols did.
Band at the moment that kind of is kind of strong as we are in the way that they just haven't got that kind of that edge to them.
Oasis have always said there's this torch that's being held up waiting for it. We're going to go and get it. We're going to go get it. We're going to have it for the next 10 years.
Thank you to the people that come and watch us. Well, it means as much to them as it means to you.
It's just going to take one person seeing us, and that's it. We'll be signed, that'll be it, and that's when it starts.
We'll definitely get signed, absolutely no doubt. From the moment that I saw them, at the end of the first gig at JJ's, I knew full well that I just watched a band that could go out and sell out any gig that they ever played.
Are you ready, kids? Magic O's are coming.
It was amazing, mate, you know what I mean? They always put a good show on for the crowd, never failed to disappoint.
What's your favourite song tonight?
Oh, it's got to be Fever, hasn't it, really? Fever's always a classic, seminal tune.
I've been to a fair few gigs now and I think that was the best one.
These are official Matthew Henning
Ray
glasses.
bands.
Magic O's keep getting better and better.
Where's the pledge gone? Just got my glasses.
It was crazy having the lights in my face. Yeah, it was like watching the telly at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Bright lights, couldn't go and hack it. But thank you anyway for your invite, it was much appreciated.
Very good, I enjoyed it very much. Any more? No more.